Sri Matre Namaha, Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. So this is my very first live stream, and in this live stream, this is the Sri Chakra that I am going to be giving away. This is my first live stream, so a bit nervous. So let's start with a shloka from the Sri Suktam. Om Hiranyavarnam Harinim Suvarna Rajatasrajam Chandram Hiranmayim Lakshmim Jatavedo Maavaha Tam Maavaha Jatavedo Lakshmim Anapagaminim. In this video, I will be talking about Devi Kamalatmika, who is one of the Dashamaha Vidyas. She is actually, in fact, the 10th Mahavidya. While I paint and finish this particular Sri Yantra for the giveaway. So I'm using this granotone acrylic varnish and to mix in mica powders. To paint this particular Sri Chakra. Om Hiranyavarnam Harinim Suvarna Rajatasrajam Chandram Hiranmayim Lakshmim Jatavedo Maavaha Tam Maavaha Jatavedo Lakshmim Anapagaminim. हिरण्यवर्णां हरिणीं सुवर्णरजतस्रजां चन्द्रां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो म आवह तां म आवह जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमनपगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यं विन्देयं गामश्वं पुरुषानहम्. So, who is Devi Kamalatmika? Many of us may be knowing her as one of the Dashamahavidyas, right? She is actually the 10th Mahavidya of the Dashamahavidyas. She is popularly known as the tantric form of Mahalakshmi, whatever that means, because people seem to be throwing around the word tantric everywhere, anywhere, and everywhere. So, what is she? She is essentially an Aishwarya Vidya, which means she grants Ishwaratva. What is Ishwaratva? Ishvara, Ishvara, the word, means a king or a ruler in general, or the owner of something. Okay? So, what does it mean that she grants Ishwaratva? She grants power over things. This doesn't mean that she only grants something like political power or wealth or something like that. Power could also mean power over oneself, power over, power over one's feelings, one's emotions. So, in that way, she is relevant to both people who are materially inclined and also people that are like spiritually inclined. So, she caters to both of them, both these categories of people. Oh, I have a viewer. You can say hi. Let's just read a Dhyana sloka of Devi Kamalatmika, shall we? Kantya Kanchana Sannibham, meaning she shines as her shine is that of molten gold. Kantya Kanchana Sannibham, her shine resembles that of molten gold. Himagiri Prakyaisha Chaturbir Gajaihi Stot Kshipta Hiranmayim, meaning there are 4 elephants that resemble mountains. Amrita Ghatai Rasinchyamanam Shriyam. These 4 elephants that resemble mountains are pouring Amritam, Amrita Ghata, meaning pots filled with Amrita onto her. Bibhranam Varamabja Yugma Abhayam Hastaihi. She is carrying Abja Yugma, meaning she is carrying 2 lotuses. Varam, meaning hand that bestows boons. Abhayam, meaning hand that rids you of fear. Meaning she is telling you not to worry. Kirito Jwalam, she has a shiny tiara, a shiny crown upon her head. Kshauma Baddha Nitamba Bimbalalitam. Kshauma Baddha, meaning she is adorned in silk. Nitamba Bimbalalitam, meaning her hips are rounded. Vande Aravindastitam, meaning she is seated on a lotus and I bow down to her. if you are interested in getting this Sri Chakra, you can fill out the Google form that I have shared in the chat. This giveaway is completely, yeah, it's a giveaway. Which means it is completely free. Um, for this inner avarna, I'm going to use blue, light blue. Light blue. I'm mixing the color right now. So there is an interesting story regarding Devi Kamalatmika, which is that she is also her Vidya, the Kamalatmika Mahavidya. Some people claim that it is also known as Madhu Vidya, which means the Vidya of Madhu. Madhu means, it essentially means essence, but people, it can be taken as honey or something that intoxicates you, Madhu. But its meaning in general is essence. So Kamalatmika Vidya, this is like a niche thing that some people also claim her to be Madhu Vidya. Madhu Vidya as described in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad or Chandogya Upanishad. it's described in both. So some rishis call Kamalatmika Vidya as Madhu Vidya. And the keepers of Madhu Vidya are the rishis of the lineage of sage Bhrigu. The sage Bhrigu, to give a background on sage Bhrigu is the father of Devi Lakshmi. So there is this one famous event that happens when sage Bhrigu wants to test which of the Trimurtis, which means Shiva, Vishnu or Brahma. So who among these is the greatest one? So he goes to all three of them to test them, to see which one is the greatest. And he goes to Brahma and Shiva, and they both kind of ignore him. And at the end, he goes to Lord Vishnu. And Lord Vishnu is sleeping, resting, and his feet are being massaged by Devi Lakshmi, who is his own daughter, sage Bhrigu's daughter herself. So to test Lord Vishnu, sage Bhrigu comes angrily at Lord Vishnu and kicks him in the chest, which shocked Devi Lakshmi to the core. Like, how could her own father come in and kick her husband like that? But to her surprise, Lord Vishnu wakes up and he touches the feet of sage Bhrigu for his blessings. Which was very shocking to Devi Lakshmi. She was furious, in fact, that her own father disrespected her husband in such a way, and her husband, instead of condemning the act, he goes on to touch the feet of sage Bhrigu. So this is this one famous event that happens where sage Bhrigu became well known. Yeah. So the Madhu Vidya, right? Sage Bhrigu's ancestors are the ones that had this Madhu Vidya with them. So their lineage carries this Vidya and gives it to whoever they deem as eligible. And in one of the people in the lineage of sage Bhrigu is sage Dadichi. We may know sage Dadichi as the one that gave his backbone to Indra, right, to create Vajrayudha, the indestructible lightning bolt. To create this Vajrayudha, his sage Dadichi's backbone, he gave up his body for the creation of this Vajrayudha to kill this Rakshasa Vrittasura. So we may know Dadichi from that. And Indra, before sage Dadichi gave up his body, Indra goes to sage Dadichi asking him to impart this Madhu Vidya to him so that he can rule better. So this Madhu Vidya, what it says, it's in essence is that it says every being is connected to every other being, and the essence of every being is Madhu or honey or Brahman in itself. So every being is connected to every other being, and every being is also the nourishment of every other being. So Madhuvidya is that in its essence. And Indra wanted to learn it from says Dadichi. And after Indra learns it from says Dadichi, he he orders the says Dadichi to not impart it to anyone else. Which is kind of shocking for a Sishya to put restrictions onto his guru, right? But there's kind of no choice to says Dadichi because Indra is the ruler of gods and he kind of should follow what the king says. So says Dadichi, upon hearing this, doesn't utter any word but keeps this to himself. And after some time, the Ashwini Devatas, who are the healers of the Devatas, come to says Dadichi and ask him to impart this Vidya onto them. But Dadichi explains to them that he's bound by he's bound by Indra, who said that he would cut his head off if he gives this Vidya to anyone else. Then the Ashwini Devatas say that we are the physicians, we are the healers of the Devatas. So what we are going to do is that we are going to cut your head off and replace it with the head of a horse. Okay? And you impart us the Vidya through the head of a horse. Indra is going to come and cut the head of the horse and not your original head. And that in that way we are gonna both keep your life and you'd also have imparted the Vidya up to us. Because the Ashwini Devatas wanted the Vidya to heal the Devatas. And it is essential that says Dadichi imparts this Vidya to them. So they do it. The Ashwini Devatas cut that says Dadichi's head off and they preserve it and replace the head with that of a horse. And through the horse's head, he becomes a Hayagriva. That says Dadichi imparts this Madhu Vidya upon to the Ashwini Devatas. And as said before, Indra comes and cuts the sage's head off, which means he has cut the horse's head and not the original head of sage Dadichi. I'm going to use this screen now. there is another interesting aspect of this Madhu Vidya. So Madhu essentially means Madhana. Madhana essentially means churning. And Madhu is what comes through the process of churning. And Devi Kamalatmika actually arose in this form because during the Kshirasagara Madana, the cosmic churning of the milk ocean, is when Devi Kamalatmika arose. She was dressed in, clad in white, has golden complexion, and is surrounded by 4 elephants that are gold, that are sprinkling Abhishikta, that are sprinkling Amrita over her. So she in herself is Madhu, meaning she in herself is the honey, she is the essence that has come after the churning of the cosmic ocean. Now I'm going to use orange. This is my first stream, so did I put it on subscribers only mode for chat? I'm not sure. Can any can anybody just send a text, like any text, on the chat so that I know that it's not in subscribers only mode? I'm just creating a poll asking who is your most favorite Mahavidya among the Dasha Mahavidyas. Kali, Tara, Tripura, Bhai, Ravi, Tripura, Sundari, getting the final avarna, the avarna near the bindu. Oh. I have this glass liner over here, and I'm going to just do some simple designs. I'm going to give away this Sri Chakra to devotees of Devi. If you wish to receive this Sri Chakra, please go on to the Google form that I have posted onto the chat and fill out the details. It's just a name and an email. So there are few people here. I would just like to want to show this baby Kali mask that I have made. I hope they are visible. These are some of the baby Kali masks that I have made. These are made using homemade air dry clay. This is baby Kalima in a basket. So cute, adorable. Just using this liner to give a liquidy effect in the corners. This is a 1 foot by 1 foot Sri Chakra that I'm currently. It's made upon like a centimeter thick plywood. Looks good, right? The final touch is placing the bindu in the center. So I have like these golden beads. I'm going to put one of these in the center. The stream is going to be over soon. If you wish to receive this Sri Yantra, please fill out the Google form that I have posted. It's just a name and email. So I have like this bead that I'm going to place the bindu. Is my chat subscribers only, or can anybody post a message if possible? Just send anything random. Hi, hello, whatever. I hope there is audio on my live stream. There it is. There you go. So this is the final look. So around, we also have the 64 yoginis. So there is 16. I put 16 on each side, representing the Mahashodasi mantra. So there is 16 on each side, and total 64, representing the 64 yoginis. Yeah. So this is the final look. Oh, I forgot to fill out one side. Yep. This is the final look. This is on like a 1 foot by 1 foot MDF that is like a 1 centimeter thick, and yeah. So this is it, guys. This is the, I'm just gonna show you the baby Kali mask once again. I'm not sure. This is one. She is another. I hope she is visible. This is baby Kali Ma in a basket. So this is my first stream, guys. So forgive me if it was a bit. Yeah, it was good. I think it went good. At least for me, I thought the stream wouldn't even happen in the first place. I was just figuring out the streaming software and stuff. Yeah, it went well, pretty well. Thanks to Sri Mata, Sri Matre Namaha. If you wish to receive this Sri Chakra, you may fill out the Google form that I have posted onto the chat. Till now, let me see if I have received any responses. Oh, I have received 2 responses. I have received 2 responses. Yeah. So one of the responses will be picked at random and you will be contacted via email regarding this. And if any others wish to get this Sri Chakra, like this one is going to be free, it's a free giveaway. But if you wish to receive something similar, like the same exact piece, I can do that too, but it's going to be at a price. But this one is going to be free as a giveaway, because I have taken this sankalpa to share at least 108 Sri Chakras, 108 beautiful Sri Chakras with you guys. So I'm planning to come live every Tuesday and Friday, which are supposed to be auspicious for Devi Lakshmi. Every Tuesday and Friday in the evenings, mostly at 7:30 or around that time. Yeah, and I'll be giving away 1 Sri Chakra every Tuesday and every Friday. So if you wish to receive the free giveaway Sri Chakra, please come live Tuesdays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m. And yeah, that's it. I think that is it for today's stream, you guys. I'm going to end it again with the shloka from 2 shlokas from Sri Suktam. Okay. Om Hiranyavarnam Harinim Suvarna Rajatasrajam Chandram Hiranmayim Lakshmim Jatavedo Ma'avaha Tam Ma'avaha Jatavedo Lakshmim Anapagaminim Asyam Hiranyam Vindeyam Gamaswam Purushanaham. Thank you to anybody that has participated in this live stream. I'm going to end this stream right now. Thank you.